MLS Cup again in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, it's special. I still don't think it's sunk in yet. I think this is the standard that the Columbus Crew organization stands for. I think every time you step on the field, especially at home, you're expected to win. Lots of resiliency we showed this year and adversity, and I can't thank enough people as part of it. A lot of sacrifice has gone into this year, and not only this year, but this past 7 years I've been in Columbus. So, yeah.
We'll go Tim, Casey, then Blake.
Aiden, Coach admitted he was a little nervous on that first penalty kick. To put you up 1-0. How confident were all you guys, that Cucho was going to be able to put that one through?
What'd you say at the beginning?
Just Cucho admitted, with that penalty kick, 33 minutes, he was a little nervous. Were there any nerves with anybody else on the team, do you think?
No, I think throughout the year he's been really successful with them. I think from the 25th minute on, I think we felt really confident with what we were doing, and things were clicking, things were working. So I think it was only a matter of time till the ball ended up in the back of the net. And if it didn't go in the back of the net there, we were going to have another opportunity. So, yeah.
Casey?
Hey, two questions. One, last time you lifted the cup in Columbus, not nearly as many fans, so just talk to me about how crazy it was playing in front. The Nordex seemed to be rocking today. And then two, leading to that first goal, it seemed like you made quite the sort of give-and-go run through the midfield. Is that instinct? Is that Nancy ball? Walk me through that play a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Dante had a great pass to me, and Yao had a good cross, and Diego was in the right spot. But that's all Wilfred, man. He teaches us the diamond shape, everything. A lot of details go into it. So I think that wasn't by coincidence. That was stuff we work on day in, day out, and principles that we always try to stress. So, yeah.
Sorry, just playing in front of the Nordex and how crazy they were.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, a bit different, huh? I think it's a bit of a shock for me still. Like I just said, it hasn't sunk in, but they brought the energy, man, from the first minute to the 90th. They were special tonight, and no surprise at all.
Blake?
Yeah. Aiden, Blake from MLS Gone Wild.
What up, Doc?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Good.
Congrats again. So it's well documented, your relationship with Darlington Nagbe and how much of a role model he is to you. In 2020, we just talked about that. He wasn't with us because he tested positive for COVID, and you had to run that midfield by yourself, obviously with a partner next to you. Yeah. But talk about how special it was today playing alongside your role model and lifting that trophy when he couldn't be there just 3 years ago.
Yeah. We talked about it the whole year. Obviously with humility being with it, but we knew we were going to do something good this year. And Darlington's just every single day I show up to training, I have something to learn from watching him. Like you said, such a great role model, and especially I could share such an amazing experience with him. I know it means so much to him, and not only be able to step up this year and be a captain and be a leader. Yeah, I'm really happy for him, and so beyond blessed that I could share with him.
First, I'm happy you figured out Instagram Live. I saw that. But I do want to ask, this club has trusted you from day one. What is it like to be able to deliver and bring home 2 championships already, and you're still so young in your career?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it started from the academy. It's a process. And I've just tried to trust it and stick to what people above me are saying. And I got such great role models, not even Darlington, but Josh, Evan, so many great guys who have helped me become the best version of myself. So I think it's awesome that I've been able to create these memories, but I think the more special thing is the stuff along the way and just the relationships I've formed with such an amazing group of guys, and yeah.
Go stay in the back. Go ahead.
Hi. On the second goal, that was a pattern that multiple players have said, is something that you guys work on, played it multiple times. What was your view on it? Were you confident that Yao would finish as soon as the ball came to him? And what did you think about that ball from Amundsen?
Yeah, I think we've seen that a couple times this year with Malte playing that pass. I've been out there a few times in training after, like doing a drill and seeing him work on it with Yao, just them two out there. So I think their relationship is amazing. So it came no surprise to me when I saw him look up for the pass. And every single time, actually, it surprised me. I'm like, wow, he went for it. But Yao had a great touch and a calm finish, so yeah. Dude, that's late.
Oh man, my dog.
Yeah.
Hey, you won, did you know?
I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't know.
Hey,
Hey, your hand's feeling a little heavy. How is that for? It's 4 rings.
Yeah, you're right. It's
It's
4. It's 4. Is that 2? That's 2 for you?
That's 2.
That's 50%. 2 and 4. Oh yeah, 2. Every other season for you.
50%.
All right, let's go.
It's our locker.
We're gonna go back up to the front. I believe Blake was next, then Larry.
I'll make this one quick. Aiden, last time you won MLS Cup, you were 19 years old. This time you're 22. Are you celebrating any differently?
No. I got recovery tomorrow. Gotta get ready for training. Quick turnarounds. So, yeah, hit the ice pads.
We'll go Larry, Doug, and then back to Tim.
This question's for both you guys. Patrick Schulte obviously came into the season kind of fresh off the next pro title with Crew 2. Probably wasn't expected to be the starter going into the season, but has played immensely for you guys. Can you just talk about watching his development as a young player and how crucial he's been for you guys this season and also today?
Can we start with Darlington and then go to Aiden?
Yeah, I mean, Pat, man, what an incredible season he's had, and especially in these playoffs. He made big-time saves to keep us in the game, help us secure wins, and, continue to advance in this series. Even today had some saves. He's always ready when he's called upon. I think that's the one thing I noticed about the great keepers I've played with, whether they don't have much to do every game, but then when they're called upon, they're there to make the big saves, and Pat's done that. And this is just a start for him.
Yeah, I think D covered most of it, but I think it's cool to see his evolution. I think last year he was playing in the final here with Crew 2. So I think that's kind of big kudos to LeBron and all that staff and preparing him for his opportunities this year. You got guys like Mo as well who are doing the same thing. So I think, like D said, Patty's always ready when his name's called. I mean, it's not easy stepping into the role he was put in at the beginning of the year, and he accepted it, and he just balled out every day.
Doug?
Question for each of you guys. Darlington, Wilfred, first of all, congratulations, man. Darlington, Coach Nancy said that you gave a speech in the locker room before the game that had some of your teammates in tears. I'm just curious if you could share what you said. And Aiden, how did that hit you guys, and how did it help you win this game today? Thank you.
No, I just told the guys, I mean, we've been going at it for a year now. I think for a whole year. I just talked about, everything we've sacrificed. Guys are away from their families all season long, and we got an opportunity now to give them a special moment because a lot of them flew in from around the world to be here with us. It was mostly about that, telling each other how proud I am of everyone, that I need them. None of us can do this alone, and we all need each other. Nothing can be done alone.
Yeah, for me, I mean, every word that comes out of this guy's mouth is just special to me, and I've been listening to this guy for 3-4 years now and just trying to execute what he says. And when he said that, man, and this isn't the only good speech he's had this year. Every single day he shows up and nothing but positive and leads us in the right direction. So, yeah.
If I can go to Brianna, then Casey.
Darlington, I want to ask you, Aiden was kind of asked this already. What is it like sitting next to Aiden right now, winning this championship, especially after what happened in 2020 and the fact that you're only able to talk to him after over FaceTime?
It's crazy. We were just talking about it in the locker room. I think my first season, he was, what was it, we would say 10 or 11 years old, which is like my daughter's age. So I was like, man, how crazy is that?
Yeah.
I think it's just amazing to me. I don't know. I didn't cry until I saw him tonight. I ran around the field and I saw him. Then that's when the emotions came. I can't say enough about him. The work he's put in, the injury he's had to come back from that. Not only play but be great. This guy pushes me in ways that I can't even imagine. Obviously we play against opponents, but I try to keep up to his level. He pushes me. I try to make sure that if he's balling, I make sure I'm balling too. So not much more I can say about him. He knows I love him, how I feel about him, but. Yeah, hopefully we can do it again next year. My dog.
We're going to go Casey, then Tim, then Steve.
Just being from the Columbus area, the Ohio area, I should say. Going through Save the Crew, going through 2020, not getting to really celebrate in front of all the fans, to tonight, one of the most rocking MLS, environments I've seen. I don't know about you. Just talk about what this means for you being from this region and to the region as a whole.
No, it's huge. I think talking about 2020 we won, 21, 22, 23, so 2 in 4 years. I think that's that's special, not just from the group and the teams, but from the organization and direction that they want to head in. The special thing about tonight also is we didn't get a chance to pack the stadium a couple of years ago. I wasn't a part of the game, so I'm happy I got to be a part of this game day. And I know there's so many fans that were here tonight that didn't get the opportunity to be a part of the game and to be here and support us. So I think tonight is just special. We packed it. Fans were incredible. The team was incredible. Yeah, happy to be a part of it.
Tim?
So for both guys, obviously you guys are the last guys on that 2020 team, you know, that are here today. You guys have seen so much, you know, evolution of this club in the last 3 years, particularly, you know, winning a title in a different stadium than you did in 2020. I mean, how do you encapsulate, you know, these 3 years of all these changes around you, yet, you know, 3 years after winning a title, here you are again, basically the same place?
Can we start with Aiden and then go to Darlington?
I think those 2 years, there was a lot of similarity in the locker room. I think there's been a lot of change, obviously, in sports. That's what we deal with, guys come in and guys come out. But I think 2020 and this year, man, we just had an amazing locker room. Just a solid group of guys who show up every day and just worked, man, put their heads down and worked. And if things didn't go right, you face adversity, they show up the next day and you worked as well. So I think with those 2 years where we've won, and even between that, man, we've had a great group of guys, and there's pros and cons to every year, but yeah.
I think Aiden said it, you know, the chemistry on the team and in the locker room. And I think being two guys that have been here, you know, since then and now, I think the thing we talk about all the time is just consistency in everything that we do, in training, on the field and off the field. You know, we just love consistency. Continue to do the right things, you know, and things will go in your favor. You know, they might not at the right moment, but, you know, things will come around and, yeah, they'll come out in your favor. I just believe if you continue to do the right thing. This guy's a perfect example of that consistency. Every single game, training, you know, he's unbothered. He knows what he's after.
Take our final question from Steve.
Coach was saying he showed baby pictures or little kid pictures of all you guys before the game.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What did that mean to you guys, and how did that message hit you?
No, I thought it was good. I thought it was great. You know, if there was any tension, I think that kind of broke the ice. You know, I think a lot of guys be in the situation for the first time, not knowing what to expect, and then that's what Wilfried does. Not only the tactical side of it and the game and planning and everything like that, but making sure he's managing the guys right. You know, putting guys in the right mind frame to go out there and compete every single time.
Thank you very much for your time tonight, gentlemen.